always a treat to see a daytime ball game here. Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Pedro Martinez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Standing in now, Torres, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. In time to first, and there were 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. Garciaparra scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. Gio Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Gonzalez gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Manny.
Now the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The Yankees DH Don Mattingly, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard to third. Boggs has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's certainly been making a run for that top spot in the home run standings with his performance over the last couple of weeks.
And don't think that the guys above him haven't looked in their rear view and seen how hot he's been. He is coming, and I wouldn't be shocked if he catches him here in the next couple weeks.
No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez looks in. 0-1 on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gardner is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Striding in for Boston, David Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
But until we lose against our lines, always give it all that you got, even if they think that you're gonna fly. Against our lines, the world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot. Against our lines, think the signs are even, really they're not. Underdogs made their way to the top. Against our lines.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So far this year against Southpaws, Betts hits a little over the 270 mark. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So stepping in, Norm Garciaparra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. To first, Gonzalez, runner back standing. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Betts is off at first with 2 away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. At the plate, Derek Jeter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The 0-1 delivery. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Line drive to left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
For the Red Sox, the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez is after it. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two and 2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung in and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In David Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Don Mattingly. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So it's bases loaded, one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here's the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Rosario at third. Judge over at second. Mattingly at first. One gone. Bounce it to the left side. Backhanded. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Ramirez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Aye.
2-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first down. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to Martinez.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line toward right center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter. Pitch out, nothing doing. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 25.
Stepping in, Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The 0-2 once more. Smoke toward third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Norm Garcia-Parra.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Gonzalez is ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Popped up. Rosario over to his left. 1 out.
The catcher, number 33.
So striding forward now, Jason Varitek comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And there are 2 away now.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Don Mattingly. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Right side, but it's well foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Wade Boggs. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Gonzalez gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. To short. Jeter fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Ramirez. Set and the pitch. And that misses ball one. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gardner is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's down to third. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Brett Gardner. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Digging in now, Torres. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway, and we still have no score. Digging in and looking for more, David Ortiz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Mookie Betts. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Norm Garciaparra, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Varitek, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Varitek carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the dive. He is out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready now, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change. He's asking to do it for his starter here tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Ryan Brazier is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. As it's grounded sharply to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, that's a pitcher, Dero. You're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia Parra is right there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A pause. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Jim Rice will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Yeah, right.
And that's up and in for ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Wade Boggs. 1-0 the count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Torres moving to his right, and there's out number 2. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in, Manny Ramirez 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crossed. Look at it go. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. If they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Andrew Benintendi is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 16.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Softly hit out to short. In there, a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it.
Number 2.
Standing in, Derek Jeter. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bo Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Brazier gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Matt Barnes closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.